How you doing?
And Mark, Tyler King with Denver Gazette. Just want to ask quickly about Mata, just getting a couple Special Teams Player of the Week honors recently. Just how cool it is for you guys in the room to kind of see him get that recognition as he's kind of picked up his play the last couple months.
Yeah, Marta's been doing his thing. He's been working really hard at practice. I think we both kind of started the year like not how we wanted to, but I feel like we both turned it around. And yeah, he's doing his thing. It's been great.
Hey, Mark, you trained back at home with Mason Fletcher for the punter with Cincinnati. Were you able to catch up with him when he was out here?
Yeah, and his brother too, Max Fletcher's there as well at Cincinnati. So got to catch up with both of those guys. That was cool. And that was a fun game for me because that was my staff when I played at Louisville, that coaching staff. So it was really good to see all those guys and get a win over them.
Brian. Mark, because you mentioned it, it wasn't the greatest start for you that you wanted for this season.
Yeah.
How have you kind of overcome that, and you've seemed like you've kind of gotten in a groove lately?
Yeah, I feel like I've been in a good groove the last 4 or 5 weeks. But just getting back to the basics, getting back to work during practice, just doing as much as I can, and just building that confidence back up. There was probably 2 or 3 punts that I really wanted back. But yeah, the last month or so I've been in a good groove and yeah, feeling really good.
Mark, going back to Alejandro, you're his holder. What does that look like throughout the game? When there's a big kick coming up, are you somebody that talks to him? How do you approach that with him?
Yeah, I don't know, it's funny. He says he's not locked in because he just doesn't want to think too much about his kicks, but obviously he is. But we kind of go out there. Sometimes we're just joking with each other, But yeah, I think that's why he's so good under pressure because he doesn't take it too seriously, but at the same time he's locked in. But yeah, he's been doing a great job. It's really good to see. And yeah, I can't wait to watch him do his thing next year again.
Mark, you said that when you came here, you wanted to boost yourself and get to the next level. I mean, just over the last year and a half, you've got 4 games left in this season. How do you feel like you've improved, and where do you feel like you still want to get to over the next couple months as you do prepare to go for the NFL?
Yes, sir. I feel like I'm the best in the country at pinning the ball inside the 10 with those end-over-end punts. Yeah, that's really natural and easy for me. But I got to get more consistent with my spiral punting when we're backed up. But I feel like I've been in a good groove with that the last month. So that's where I got to improve, and I feel like I have recently, and I just got to keep that going.
Hey, Mark, when we talked to Mata, he said that he has a superstition with cutting his hair. He doesn't really cut his hair during the season. Do you have any similar superstitions on game day or things that you do to, keep the luck on your side?
No, I don't have any superstitions, to be honest. I mean, I have a routine, but I wouldn't call it superstition. I just go through the same warm-up each week, but that's about it.
Mark, you've got a unique perspective, being a little bit older and certainly having been here the last 2 years. What have you seen are the biggest shifts for this program between where you are now at 6-2 compared to where you finished last year at 4-8?
Just the players we have, understanding what we're trying to achieve, and just the mindset. I mean, we all want to win, and I guess we wanted to win last year, but when things started to go bad, it was a flow-on effect and just got worse. Where this year we had a loss at Nebraska, but we really turned things around after that and got back to work. I think that's the biggest difference.
Specifically on that loss at Nebraska, what was the change you noticed coming back to practice the next week? Was there one?
I think it was just a wake-up call. We thought we're going to be really good coming out this season, and it was just a wake-up call that maybe we got to work harder and we got to do more at practice and be more professional. And I think that's probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, what's up, Mark?
What's up?
With the team reaching bowl eligibility and, Coach Prime saying, don't rank us, you guys are ranked now. For you as a leader on this team, how do you approach just kind of keeping guys focused and, week-to-week type of things instead of looking at the season goals?
Yeah, so when we came back from the bye week, kind of all the talk was about, other teams losing, and now we got a chance to do things this year. But the focus quickly shifted to this week. That's all we can control this week, and really each day we got to attack each day because you can't look too far ahead in this game because anything can happen. Each week in college football, you see upsets all the time. So we just got to lock in and practice as hard as we can, and that's kind of something I like to preach.
Hey, Mark. Just talked to Coach Prime. He said you guys had a really good practice today. Just from your perspective, what made today good, and just kind of what's the difference between a bad practice and a good practice?
I don't really know, because like when the offense and defense is doing their thing, I'm kind of off to the side working on my game, so I don't really watch a whole lot. But man, if Coach Prime said it was good, I believe him.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks.
Thanks, Mark.